He doesn't stop, Sig. He is so physically powerful, but he overwhelms you.
If they can, if this being
Ricardo.
has already gone through the rest of Aegis,
Hey,
believe me, it doesn't matter if I'm the last straw. It won't matter in the end at
it's
all.
not about that, Sig. Curses aren't
I
usually
understand
done.
what
No,
concept you're trying to force
no, no,
on,
no, no. Sig,
but
no. Hear me out. Curses aren't usually done in the middle of battle. I already told you the type of curses, right? This is to have them, quote unquote, fuck off of us, Sig. To teach them a lesson.
you know, I'll listen to you.
Sig, when it comes to curses, I know you'll never ever want to do them. Blah blah blah. When it comes to life and death, I don't think the enemy doesn't give a shit. Is the enemy going to say, I'm not going to curse people? It's wrong. Meanwhile, everyone's getting their head kicked in.
No, but trust me, if the others couldn't fight, if the curse was the sole solution to this, I highly doubt that I'm the last person that we'd rely on for it.
That's
And in
not the
fact, if
point.
that was the right course of it,
I told
I
you, it's
understand what
how
you're trying to
to
do. You're
teach
trying
them
to force it
a
into a situation.
lesson that they can't mess with you.
On the contrary.
Okay, MJ, come over here.
Listen, I understand you're trying to force this
let
on
me
me.
introduce you to my familiar, MJ.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sig. Pleasure.
He's my
I
student.
don't like.
He's fine.
It's okay.
We can trust him.
I trust people all the time. Because I already know that if people try to mess with me, I can just go away from them.
Yeah, you need to chill, MJ. I know you're a demon and all, but we're here among friends.
Dude,
demons might be a little.
Yes. Got your message.
Oh, thank you. Okay. You got the stuff?
I'm like, I just woke up.
I know. I'm sorry. I try not to.
Demon sleep.
I'm not the most chillest. I just wake up. I am pretty chill.
Yeah, demons don't normally sleep, but he wasn't always it. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into his past, but yeah.
I did bring the special ink that I talked about.
Sweet. So we're going over curses. How many curses do you know?
Only the one that I put on you actually found your life to heal you.
Yeah.
Or defend you basically with any damage.
Yeah, that was that's when we first met. So I didn't die, but I know about 7.
Right.
I don't think I ever took that curse off you.
No, but I'm cursed, so it kind of got removed.
Okay.
It's fine. A deity did it, so hopefully I get that done in a week. But anyways, double check the stream. Curses. I try not to do it. They're bad, but never say never. The other type of curses, which are more common, do anything from weaken their strength, their willpower, their speed, make them vulnerable to more damage,
Hello everyone. Welcome to the
both
second
physical and
episode of
magical.
Debuffs.
Dungeons and Dragons
No, they're
Class
epic
series.
debuffs.
This time
Like,
we will cover the wizard class.
if you so much as even look at
Spellcasting
some
is not a
fire,
simple
you're
affair. The rules is lengthy, but once you get your head
Yeah.
around it, it's a piece of cake. Proceeding onward, I would assume that you are somewhat familiar with the rules of spellcasting.
I did
If you're
just
not,
remember
or
another
need a
chorus.
refresher on the rules, then you
oh
can catch
come
me.
on.
Remember when I got pulled to hell? To the fact to kill my friend?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the second I got cursed to be bound with the demons.
Fantastic.
Sounds dangerous.
Anyways, let's
I got
go over to what we're going to do to you, Sig.
Pardon me?
Yeah, you notice like all the doors close. And there's like a huge magical like sheen goes over everything.
God damn
So-
it, what the hell?
Yeah. What we're going to do, sorry Sig, you're gonna need this because you're probably gonna die. It's called a
Why are we doing this? No.
tattoo.
Sorry, Rob.
With certain types of
Damn it.
magic.
You still teach me through this? You think I'm just standing and get cursed?
We're not going to curse you, Sig. This is just a regular tattoo.
the other way would have been kind of a curse.
Yeah, it would have been, but we're not doing that. We're going to give you a magic tattoo. So this one is called a caster's tattoo. Also, by the way, out of character, your portals are not going to work. So, this is called a caster's tattoo, Sig. Let's see. This particular one,
Part of the lesson, then why do you have to close the doors? What's
uh,
going on?
interference.
Interference from what? Why wasn't it a problem before?
This is some powerful demonic shit, Sig.
We're just
You do need a circle. How I like it.
Fucking hell. Pick your color, probably like red or some shit.
Just for me to...
Actually, I have a circle. I forgot about my demonic circle I got from you.
Hmm.
What's the point of this?
Make you stronger? Actually, that's the wrong. I mean, you're a human. You think you can handle all this arcane magic in like a couple of months and be able to do stuff?
I was under the impression there was a way, considering... Well, you seemed optimistic, but
Hell no, Sig. You think
It
strong
goes this
people
way.
get strong just by study and fucking hard work? Hell no.
I don't know how it works at all. That's
I mean, you killed
why I
like a
came to
million
you.
people. Me? I have your like 2 souls and stuff. So anyways, we're gonna give you something called a caster's tattoo, which contains something called potential magic. And it has something called meta magic. Remember the stuff we went over with verbal, semantic,
Yeah.
material, and sometimes a focus to create an effect?
God, what is this going to do to me?
Make it so that you don't have to do this for a spell once a day. So imagine that you're right here, right now, that you're held up in chains, right? You can't move your arms, and you have something over your mouth, right? You can't speak,
I,
but you'll be able to cast a spell without speaking or moving any sort of body to produce the effect once a day. any spell you have prepared.
You're going to risk killing me for this.
Nah, our success is 100%, but that's not the point. The
Wait,
tattoo
put
will...
down the table.
Yeah, we're not doing that yet. So I'm trying to explain the type of meta magic you're gonna have. Meta magic is what everyone wants to learn. That's the type of magic that makes magic more powerful. How to do it the right way. There are about 8 main types of meta magic, which me and 2 other people know. Problem in this whole fucking planet, but people do meta magic accidentally, but they don't actually know what it is. It's magic modified, magic within magic.
That's complex.
This one is called Still Spell. That means you don't have to move to cast. The other one is called Silent Spell. These meta magic feats are inside of the tattoo. It comes back every day, so you can cast the spell without doing this shit. And not only is that, the tattoo itself makes casting easier. I'm sorry, Sig, but you're just a human.
Right?
That means you are weak as fuck.
This is for the best, and you're sure of it. You're absolutely certain it's 100.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I don't see any reason why not then.
alright, start preparing to start them.
Would this be classified as a curse?
No, it's a
See
fu-
the circle and my demon side stuff.
Oh, balls. Really? Whatever. Anyways,
Okay.
this would be... It's literally a tattoo. Magic tattoo. It really has to do that. Okay. So, what's very important is... Meta magic is a type of magic I told everyone wants to learn, because it makes a spell stronger to its highest power. Fireball, that's not going to kill somebody unless you maximize it. Be able to deal the most damage you can possibly do all the time. There's all kinds of meta magic, from making the spell go farther, stronger, bigger.
With some modifications on it.
Yes, legitimate modifications, not some sort of mad scientist where it took him 100 years to figure it out. I actually know how to make a spell stronger.
How would one do the use of meta, or call upon the use of meta magic to modify a spell's attributes?
I'm not telling you that, Sig, because that's the secret.
Right. You just want me to know of it?
Yes, because you're going to be using it. Because what do we call you? Oh crap, I did the thing again. You are a human. And
Guess
you
what? I
are...
get it.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sig, but I don't want to... Yeah, just... You're probably gonna die if you don't have it, yeah. Because it's a doggy-dog world out there, Sig.
Will this
And...
have any other effects on me?
Better...
Negative. There's always downsides, aren't there?
No.
Only negative effect that you're gonna have a tattoo that you can't.
Where's the tattoo gonna be?
Where you want. I guess we'll give you some choice, huh? You're human. So, where you want it?
Well, on my hand. If I had to have it somewhere.
I would aim more towards center mass.
I'm not sure, really, then.
Like, out of a character, where you want it.
Yeah,
So
no
you're-
fucking clue.
Because they're
That's great. I didn't know I was getting a tattoo.
I know that.
I know. I didn't know I was getting a tattoo. Like, we could do neck be really cliche, but it's closer to center mass than hand.
Whatever, you'll cross that bridge
well,
later. Forget about it.
Well,
So
dude,
I would have said
it's-
back.
we're not given that big of one. It's gonna be like super small.
I was gonna say, are we doing is neck acceptable then? Because neck will be easy to or moderately easy to UV map in.
Fine, I guess, whatever. Anyways, cards up.
What's
So it's gonna take forever to
it's
argue about this. So we're giving you two types of meta magic. That's just simply how it works. Still spell, as I said, and silent. Don't you think it would be fantastic to be able to cast the spell without having any of the semantic and verbal components? Once a day?
Yeah, of course. I just had figured there was something negative that came along with it, but I mean,
The only
if it's all
negative...
positives, then
Okay, the only negative is super expensive. I don't really
I
want to
guess
do this
it's-
again, so let's get the normal one. Yeah, let's go with the normal. Because the lesser one is kind of because more powerful the higher level spell you'd be able to cast. This one's like 6th level. I mean, this is the highest I can cast. The lesser one's only 3, and the highest one is not going to tell you.
is there anything in particular you need me to do?
Get on that table.
Go ahead and lay down.
Yeah, if you can. I'm not going to force it.
So,
I should be able to.
Oh, you don't need to?
I should be able to.
Flex car. It's alright, I'm gonna... You're pretty much gonna have to experience all the pain for the full effect. What I'm going to do is to minimize
Pain?
the damage dealing to your...
Sorry, the pain.
should be perfectly fine. Start doing the tattoo on your neck.
Oh, I forgot, this is going to take 5 hours.
What? You gotta be kidding me! I can't withstand this.
I have to infuse my neck. So, those kind of... Yeah, it's okay though.
I can withstand this for 5 hours.
Well, generally you'll pass out beforehand, but we'll see.
Oh god. What is
Usually
doing to me?
if it's for a human hurts a little.
Hmm.
But it shouldn't hurt that bad. You have to hurt that.
When do I pass out?
Alright, we're up.
Hmm.
Not bad.
And... done.
Looks fantastic.
Looks like you still have some ink in the pen to spare. I'll just put that back, because that stuff is pretty rare to find.
Nice. The meta magic is perfect.
Hmm?
Still spell and silence spell. I just like pat you on the cheek. And you notice a cool feeling throughout your body. Attempt to wake you up.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Success.
Well, I'm
Just
not
put
dead.
the pen back in my pocket.
Do I feel any inherently different?
Feel. Besides the tattoo on your neck, you feel a bit stronger and more magically inclined. Tingly, sure. I was gonna do a whole thing on it, but whatever.
Oh, we can do it. Let's go. Do your thing.
Alright, let me give you a little test of this.
Ow.
Come closer. I activate the tattoo. Suddenly you hear
Does it hurt?
nothing. Complete silence. As if the world just stopped. And then everything around you just almost slows to a crawl. And then a few moments later, it's back to normal.
What was that?
Meta magic. Pretty neat, isn't it?
Was it like that for you too?
Yeah. After a while, things are more normal. Oh shit.
Is that
I forgot to tell you how, like, not to use meta magic. Okay, meta magic. The kind of magic everyone else wants to know, right? So, do not tell
right?
anyone about it.
Of course.
Because it's
That's
probably
what
one of
this
the
is.
biggest secrets to magic.
It's not like I know too much about it.
What else? Let's see, don't tell anybody. Yeah, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody about the tattoo. Don't tell anybody about the meta magic and what it can do. This is to help you survive and your friends and family.
So nobody can know about it
Mm.
too.
What it actually does. I mean, it shows people, hey, I got a cool tattoo. Trying to be all edgy or whatever.
Right. Yeah. That totally
I
fits
mean-
me, right?
Tattoos are not easy to hide, but as long as they don't find out magic, you'll be fine.
Alright.
Well, this one has potential magic in it, so it's not active until you activate it. Then you'll be able to sense it. So anyone with some sort of magic sense or whatever, they won't be able to tell.
Well, you did hear me, doing the tattoo, right? In order to use the ink, I have to use my magic.
Oh, it's fucking serious.
I had to melt the ink back to the liquid form.
I see. So we have potential demonic magic in here. With a bit of arcane, I guess. Just a little bit.
Slightest amount. Didn't be that much.
How am I able to call upon the potential magic?
Oh yes. Shoot, I don't remember this one exactly. So you can just activate it when you want. Just think of using it.
There's no other aspect, just as long as I think about using it before doing whatever.
Yeah.
Then,
I mean, you're not going to accidentally trigger it by. You're going to have to really
just
mean it.
thinking about it.
Yeah. You
Okay.
have to really mean it.
The features of the tattoo change when it's in use.
Yes. When you use it, I'm glad you said that, it will grow a little faint and start to fade. But it replenishes its magical energy over 24 hours. Be able to use it again.
Is there a mirror around here? What does it look like?
Oh, there's a mirror
So,
over there. It just
I think
flips
I'm
the
ready.
board.
what do I see? Give me a visual here.
You see some circles and arcane symbols and all sorts of strange script. It's fairly small.
I think this is gonna be a pain.
Like out of character, you can make it look as cool as you want, but suggest something magically arcane and rather thin outlines. Like don't make it a fucking dragon or anything, but you know what I mean.
No. I'll probably
Like,
just
Yeah,
fucking
don't
do
make it a dragon.
some cliche, yeah, some cliche fucking summon circle bullshit.
hmm,
Because I've got plenty of textures for that.
It would be funny if you were thinking about making it a dragon someday.
Yeah, right.
let's see, did we go over all the lessons? Let's see, we got the tattoo, we got curses. Oh, I was gonna go over your skill, which is one of the rarest in the entire freaking world. It's called Magic
Oh, magic sense.
Sense. Could you tell what type of
Understood.
ability this is? We went over it a lot today. This doesn't show up that good.
Fun.
What type of magic is this?
Great divination.
Yes. And now you're already 99% there. You know, it's the type of divination sense. So, what magic sense is, you probably already know most about it, anyways. It lets you detect a magical aura. Tells you information depending on how long you use it on this specific object. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh.
There's approximately that's a three and a two, three stages to magic sense. I've only recently got magic sense. I've always wanted it my whole life, but only after I been through some things, it awakened.
I just got lucky with the gesture.
Jester? Exactly.
Yeah. When I first arrived at the Purple Lotus, he was one of the first patrons I ran into. I played his card game, and well, that's how I ended up with it.
Doesn't make any
I got the
sense.
chariot.
I guess it's like a
That's
blessing. So
sorts.
magic sense type of divination. And it's actually a type of ritual. That's why it's so hard to get. I didn't know the ritual. It's not in any book I had. I was screwed. But I guess it's more of a ritual that's inside of you.
I wonder why Jester has such easy access to it then. I mean, I understand he's a harbinger of fate, but
It's one of the rarest
does fate have such
abilities.
skills?
It's extremely rare. It's
I
amazing.
must admit I was never taught how to properly use it.
I can teach you.
Ugh.
The first, you've probably already done this before, the presence or even the absence of a magical aura. You've seen that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Second stage, the number of different magical auras and the power of the most potent one of the auras. Haven't seen that before? Or
I haven't looked deeply into it now. I've just been using it to detect it, really.
third stage, the strength and the location of each of the auras, even if it's an item.
How does one progress through the stages? I understand you've only gained it recently, but you must have some info.
I'm getting to that, Sid. I'm getting to that. Third stage, very important.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Get back
sorry.
in place.
Strength and location of the auras or magic item has to be within line of sight, which you probably already noticed that.
Yeah.
And you can determine what school of magic it is.
Interesting.
Very important. Oh, this one is really good at evocation. This one's a necromancer. Oh, this one can conjure shit.
Right.
This one has nature magic. This one's an arcane user. This is a divine user. This is why I wanted this shit so bad. Because it's fucking OP. No, I'm just joking, but it's just really good.
It's, yeah.
I knew all this before even having Magic Sense. No matter how much I studied, no matter what I did, I didn't get it. I couldn't. It's just, what's going on?
And it finally awoke within you.
Yeah, very interesting circumstances. Involve combat and being near death. Maybe even, maybe even I died. I don't know. I actually can't remember. So, yeah. Like out of character, is your magic sense like something you turn on, or is it always active?
The only explanation he gave to me was to turn on. Like, if I so chose, I could check for auras.
Sweet. Okay, so you can turn it on and off. That's good. So, if you have magic sense that you could turn on and off, that's a good thing to do because I'm not sure if MJ even has this on his character. I guess I'll just show you my aura. So before I
Okay.
tell you that, magic sense usually lasts for 10 minutes. There's that number again. But since
Well,
you have it,
okay.
you can just turn it on and off like 10 minutes. So if you activate magic sense, it'll last for 10 minutes and then it'll turn off automatically. And it has a range of about 60 feet. Pretty badass, huh? That's initial.
Yeah.
Verbal, semantic. You already know that. You can turn it on and off. You already know how to use a magic sense.
Is there any specific phrase or anything like that? Because literally, I've just been
No,
doing like it's like I use my
it's
magic sense. Do I see anything?
person
Yeah.
to person.
Okay.
So there's about 4 types of magic strengths. faint, moderate, strong, and what you're about to see is overwhelming.
Oh boy.
So when you get overwhelmed, you feel sick, you feel lethargic, like you're going to pass out of character scene overlord.
No, not yet. It's on the list.
So you see the person throwing up and just sick to their stomach, and they senses are all overwhelmed. That's what happened to me. How I knew I had
You will be
magic
doing
sense.
this onto me.
I found out I was passed up behind a rock. Meanwhile, everyone else is getting exploded by meteors from the heavens. But pretty neat.
Sounds like a fun.
Let's see, did we go over the basics? Divination, type of ritual, and overwhelming moderate. Okay. Generally lasts about 10 minutes, but actually gets stronger the stronger you get. So, yes.
So it's just improves by use.
No, it does not improve by use. It improves by you getting stronger. It improves in the terms of you using it longer when you study a specific magic thing. See what this means,
You
right?
had a friend, right?
Longer you use magic sense on an object or person, the more information you get. Using it more doesn't make it stronger. You have to get stronger. And
Right.
it gets stronger.
Right.
Hopefully this is a good spot. So I need to have your magic sense off.
Of course.
So MJ, you might want to if he passes out, try to prevent him from like hurting himself.
I guess just tell me when you're ready.
Tell me when you're ready. Shoot.
You described sounds sickening. I
Yes.
suppose I won't know.
Also turn up your avatar sounds and all that. Make sure my shit's up.
So, well,
So what you're going to have to
suppose
feel
I'm
this.
ready.
So turn your magic sense on.
Right. I use my magic sense. What do I see?
You see just a thin green aura around me.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Let me
You,
look at my
you
familiar.
said
You just see this giant globe of red aura around him, almost reaching you.
Jesus.
All right.
Powerful.
And that's him when he's in his normal form. You've seen him when he was in his demon form, right?
Right.
Don't do that. You'll probably kill him. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not going.
So mine, when I actually unleash my full power,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna back up. You're kind of in the aura.
Trying to leave.
All right, I know. Calm down, calm down. I know it gives you a sense of fear
Where
and
the hell did you get all that power?
not hard work and studying, that's for sure. So,
That's fair. Jesus Christ. I suppose I'm lucky I could turn it off.
yes, you didn't, you'd probably pass out. We're gonna have to scrape you off the floor. Be annoying. So, I just kind of fell into it. I mean, thanks to MJ here and me having
Fell
our
into that kind of.
connection.
That doesn't just happen. You had to have done something.
It's our connection.
Jesus Christ.
Also, meta magic
Yeah.
sure as helps.
I
So let's see. Went over magic
also
sense.
couldn't
10
help but
minutes.
recall you saying something that is against familiars.
Oh
And
yeah.
yet,
I didn't summon him.
what's
He's his own person. He made the
Yeah.
contract with me.
Yep.
then the part of the familiars that's frowned upon is the forced? Huh,
We're friends.
like you're just getting
Mm-hmm.
that insane amount of power just by having that bond. It's insane.
See, in this world, strong survive, the weak die. Sorry. And I didn't do this on
I've
purpose.
always
Like
been the weak.
I didn't like. But I did have all this power. I'm like, okay, I need to work with it, refine it. Eyes sort of turned red, but I allowed that to happen because I need to be more what you called used to it. Because the mortal body could only use a certain amount. Sorry, MJ, I might have went crazy a bit a couple of times, might have attacked certain people, might have used your hellfire and almost killed a guy, might have, but it was all in process of getting used to your demonic power.
Yeah.
Because,
I'm not gonna lie, I still wish I did not have.
hmm, oh, let's see. Went over magic sense, how to use it. You wanted, I already told you how you wanted how to make it more powerful. So here I am telling you everything you want to know, Sig.
Right. Again, thank you. I appreciate it a lot more than you think, but
Cool. What's more
it's
powerful
all
than magic
it's
sense?
new.
Because there's different stages of it, Sig. I've already told. I mean, different. There's something more powerful than magic sense. It's called. Let me look at my notes again. I was actually going to go into this, but whatever. Arcane sense.
What's the
And
difference?
what is the difference? Indeed, there's. Give me a sec.
Magic set is based off auras, and is arcane based off of the ambient magic around? Being able to sense high density?
Hmm. Yes. Something like that. It's a bit more to it, though. I mean, I don't really know about this because I only like angels and stuff have this, and high level deities and other sort of beings that boast about it. Usually they grant it to us, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But whatever. Where's my notes on this?
Go on.
Give me a sec. Trying to recall.
No problem. I got all the time you need. But still,
Oh,
you
my bad.
willingly became as familiar. That's interesting.
This shit happens, Sig.
You really are a demon.
Sorry, it's called an
Let
arcane
demon
site.
turn, demon.
Oh, pardon?
Sorry, it's
I
arcane
had the
site.
magic before, but it got max. Well, close to max size from becoming a demon.
What's that supposed to say?
It's called arcane site. Sorry. It's
Like
a
vision?
yeah. It's double the ability.
There should be a
Double the.
GHT in there.
It's the other. GHT. Sorry, I'm not thinking here.
Arcane location.
Arcane site, whatever. It's you can see double the distance, and you could. It would give you all the information all at once.
Yeah, we're learning quite a lot here.
For locations, power levels, items, weapons, anything. It's just even spell casting ability and other spells they can cast, whether they're arcane or divine or
So way more
godlike, or
in-depth magic science.
it just you can basically tell what magic they're going to, what magic they can use.
Huh.
Almost entirely. So it's pretty cool. Have you have to see anybody with this though?
Right. But you've chosen to pursue magic site instead.
No, I mean I don't really care about that. I mean I'm good with magic sense, but I'm still pretty new at it. Not that strong with my magic
Right.
sense.
That's a lot to take in.
Hmm. Should be yeah, I'm not sure what else to teach now. So back to your tattoo. Should be at least 2 weeks before the ink dries and be able to use it.
Yeah, so you're gonna want that.
So then
You're not
you said
able with ink. I have, but then there's I found out that ink does not like to stay if it's touched a lot.
right. Sorry.
Yeah, don't smear it. Yeah. So let's see.
2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks, but whatever. So let's see. We'll be able to teach you some spells because I'm going to get my Draconic book tomorrow. So let's see. We did the tattoo. Able to cast easier. Got some sort of demon magic in it for some reason. You can use it, no verbals, no semantics, one spell a day. That's good. We went through
Around
curses.
the
Huh?
8th of May is around when I should be able to start using it then.
Like out of character, you can suppose you can do whatever you want. It's your character, but
But I gotcha.
generally, yes. Hmm. Magic Sense Arcane Sight. Good. Good of that. Elements. Okay, good. Curses. I know you hate curses, but never say never, in my opinion.
Right. I suppose it's better now than to have it happen and not now.
Like I'm saying, it's up to you to use it. But if I didn't know about curses, I would have been dead because I wouldn't know what was going on, what would have happened. I'm all itchy all over. What can I do to prevent it? I knew exactly which curse I had and how to counter it. Just don't go out in sunlight. Wear a big ass cloak on me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This thing, there's a lot more to it. Weakening opponents, making them take their strength away, make them weaker to a certain element, even making them their mentality dumber, less
Right.
agile, more susceptible to things. But generally, this is not something to cast haphazardly. Did mine for information and to teach somebody not to do it. I never used it maliciously, in my opinion, to straight up harm somebody. The second one, the first one was like 5 minutes. The second one was a couple of seconds. Sorry, Sig, I disappointed you.
No, you're fine. Just, I'm glad it wasn't anything major.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you'd wanted to go over today?
That's all for now. We wasted a lot of time with you, your process.
I wasn't trying to pass out. I'm sorry.
That's fine. So, yeah. That's all. Any further
Again,
questions?
none at the moment. I'll have to relook over my notes and see if anything else comes up, but that too, you said in the end will also make casting easier.
Yes, it will. They have potential magic infused
Useful.
in you.
Right. Well, I suppose that was it. Thank you, again. I'll see you for the next class. Hopefully this tattoo will stop stinging by then. And, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
As intimidating as your aura is.
Trust me, I'd rather not actually have my aura show, but I cannot hide that.
Please don't. As much as I want to lie sick here on the ground.
Oh snap! I almost forgot to combine mine and your aura.
Yeah, I'll head out.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, let's not do that.
Yeah, you see, there's a ring. I still
That
have
would,
because like we do like soul connection, and we'd be oof.
yeah, that's how we're connected. Basically, I had a ring that kept me safe. Give it to him, and I had a copy.
I technically entered a contract with a being called Cheshire, but I haven't seen them since, and their mark seems to have disappeared from my hand, so I didn't think it was that easier. Well, to make and remove bonds. Then again, they
Has he
did
ever
say they
told
were
you the special thing?
the special thing.
Has my, remember I thought I was human first?
No.
He, no, that's, that's a thing that most people look over whenever I say it. That ring has my human soul in it.
Actually, no, it has your demon soul in it. The human soul's inside of
Oh
me.
yeah, that's right. You got rid of my human soul.
No,
Didn't
no,
you?
I still have it. It's inside of me.
Mhm.
It's just kind of sitting there.
I have bad memory. Pardon that, but yeah.
It's fine.
Huh. I
My
see you
ring
two
just
have
was kind
quite the
of.
bond.
My
Hmm.
ring kind of. I had it then it just didn't disappear. It just for some reason in my body, or somewhere throughout my body.
That ring contained my soul. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's another soul,
Unfortunate.
not my actual soul. I mean, we're not dumb like that,
Right.
so we have copies.
Yeah. I did some weird shit back then. That's how we got each other's soul.
Well, I guess in the end it was mutual benefit for both of you.
Mhm.
Strength-wise, anyways.
Well, mostly just in case we died. We didn't do it for strength.
If he died,
was-
oh,
That
I
was
just slipped off from where I was sitting.
inadvertent. Oops.
Yeah. Basically, his ring holds my soul for if I died. And my ring, hope it just time. So basically, his ring, my soul, my ring, his soul. He would do something with it. I don't know
The backup
anymore
plan.
what the fuck it would be, because that was like old stuff between me and him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
All I know is it would help us sort of each other
Yeah,
in a sort of way.
yeah, mostly the power was helping. I mean, especially me. Oh boy. Especially my first fight. Sorry about that still. There's a good amount of your power. I mean, it doesn't channel directly from you, it's from here. So it's like as a percentage based from like 100 and then starts dwindling as I use it.
Hmm.
And then I learned how to use the soul's power without consuming it. So it charges back over
sounds like an
time.
interesting process.
Yeah, I had to make a deal with the demon.
Of course.
A second
How
one.
else?
Oh boy, I'm terrible. My past was pretty
It seems
rocky.
I'd rather not be called a demon. I hated that.
Oh, sorry. Then
it seems like quite a bit of
Remember,
power can be gained quickly if you just go through a
remember when I
demon.
was
I forgot to tell you about that, Sig. I know I'm a hypocrite and all, but there are certain things you have to, as a human, since I'm not a human, and I know what I was doing, even though I did all this. I knew what I was doing
Right.
because there's a process. I'll call it prepping yourself. Like as soon as I knew MJ was what he was, I prepped myself for his power. I didn't just delve into it. This is why I have his soul in his ring. In this ring, if I was connected all the time, I would probably be different. That's why I
Right.
can use it whenever I want. Cut it off. I can just take the ring off and put it on the table. I'm good. Or pick the ring up, put it back on my finger. No harm, no foul.
Right.
not as easy
Hmm.
for me because, like I said, ring is now inside my body.
Mm-hmm.
Painful.
Oh, you think that's painful? Mind me showing him my weapon?
Sure. So, what you need to do
So,
as a human, you need to stay away from anything that tries to
basically,
take your soul for any sort of
what's your name?
deals.
Sig.
So, Sig, this is, let me just,
So,
God,
your soul is very important.
bite my arm.
Its
My
souls are
arm
made
has
up
started
of two
bleeding,
parts,
and my
mostly.
sword appears.
Yeah, go to him first.
Yeah, this sword is made with my own blood.
Sounds painful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and,
So your weapon is shit.
yeah, not really. My demon form, which is, what I use to battle now, I have fire daggers.
Also made of blood.
Yeah, this is kind of an outdated weapon, but still my best weapon because it's always reliable.
Still sounds painful.
Mm-hmm.
But
Especially because that I'd say it's made of my blood, but there is one other thing in there which I'll if we meet again.
sure thing.
And
I'm sure we'll meet again.
and activate my demon form. Don't yeah, then
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm definitely not turning on magic sense for this.
No, you don't want to do that.
My weapons are usually in yeah.
I mean, your dagger's usually Hellfire still, or is that different? Or you can use both.
I can make it go up to Hellfire tier, but usually just Demon Fire, something demon.
That's fine.
Yeah.
By the way, I can also use Hellfire.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into that.
Of course.
I used Hellfire.
Hellfire is not fun.
Yeah, we did like a 3-week process of him teaching me, and then another session. But anyways, there's 3
Yeah, I had to
main...
bring him to an old place, which I did not want to bring anyone to because it brings back that.
3... I know this is a lot to take in, Seg, but we're going to teach you magic.
Oh, that's alright.
So, there's 3 main types of fire. There's Hellfire, which are usually from demons and devils and demons. There's Black Flames, which is a form of arcane necromancy and negative energy, which basically takes the life force of the opponent and sometimes you, and they're extremely hard to control unless it's inherent to your power.
Which is why I don't try that.
Yeah.
This is literally the most dangerous flame, and I'm not gonna say never, but unless you know what you're doing, no offense, Krylek, don't use Black Flames. Oh, sorry, Hellfire. Hellfire is a combination of fire magic and unholy.
Right.
So it uses...
Which I can do just because
Think of it... I know we haven't covered this. Fire magic. And... demonic evil magic stuff mixed in. So Hellfire is basically... it has the ability to burn the soul. It will never go out.
Mm-hmm.
And if the person is dead, he gets condemned to hell.
Oh, good.
There's like a
Always a
25%
good part of the
chance.
checklist.
Yes. So if you were to burn somebody's body and they get completely destroyed by hellfire, their soul is condemned to hell.
Good. Good.
Fun fact about the way that I use it, I use it as weapon. Basically, I don't want to go into this other firm, that firm. Way out of my league right now. I'm still practicing that, but I have a gun that shoots my fire, and then I can make daggers out of the fire. But whenever I make the daggers, it sort of burns my foot. Nothing in the front, which I'm...
Burned me too. So what I do is I can put it on my weapon, on my hand. I can make fire daggers now, and I can shoot it as a projectile, like a giant laser death beam of hellfire. As you probably see. But generally, hellfire also has the ability to stop healing.
Cataracts.
This is why I had to use hellfire. I fought someone who kept healing, and I was like, well, this is the only way. Like, don't tell me I just like went directly to this. I mean, this was literally the last resort.
Right.
And my form of hellfire is called... all hellfire has different types of... the way it works. Mine is called Control. I can TRO. Okay, I can control my hellfire. I can have it burn whatever I want it to burn and just generally control it, you know,
Right.
into shapes and all that. So, and then there's a fourth type called White Flames, which is a combination of holy, radiance, and fire, and is the strongest
That
type of
actually
flame.
touches- Yeah, if it touches me, it hurts pretty bad.
It's usually done by angelic beings and priests and paladins, all that. Or if you have a special trick to do it, whatever, I don't care. But Hellfire, Black Flames, White Flames. And generally, Black Flames and White Flames cancel each other out. Well, sorry. No, that's something else. White Flames cancel out Black Flames. I'm not...
Light beats dark.
Yeah, I guess. So, but Hellfire is kind of different. It could generally... It might be able to beat both, actually, depending upon the user. Because it's slightly different. But generally, it mostly doesn't beat White Flames. I don't think anything does, really. Out of character, I think. People have established a lore that White Flames is not beatable, but whatever.
Oh, good. God RP. Makes sense.
It's the angel's fault. You can talk to... Whatever. I didn't say that. So, generally, there's different types of Hellfire types.
Right.
Black Flames... No. White Flames... Generally weapon-based. Or... Column of light coming down to, like, Seiryu called Smite. Generally, the White Flame spell is called Smite.
Right.
Hellfire doesn't really have a specific spell. It has many types. Black Flames, I don't think has any fucking spells. It just simply is.
I only know 3 different kinds of Hellfire spells, which none of them are doing. One of them you can use as protection, basically like bubbles. The other one you can turn into a melee, a bubble. As I do most of the time, I shoot it.
As I said, my type on my sword, hands, and like a dagger, fists, punch, all that, and a projectile as a giant laser. That was fun. I think I took out half a mountain with that.
Sounds dangerous.
Okay.
Actually, there was the tree I completely destroyed, and oh, there was a hole in the mountain. Yeah. Just a hole. But, yeah. Let's see, we got fire. Oh, what I was getting to is... Since you're human, only White Flames is okay for you.
Basically, you gotta learn how to do it.
Yeah, so at least I get the broken, unbeatable one.
But generally, only holy people can do that. Priests, paladins, angels.
Not me.
No, not you. The reason why I can use
Unfortunately.
Hellfire is because I have a connection to a to MJ here, and he taught me how.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And-
I brought you to the one place that I don't want to stop because of bad movement.
I see. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but it does bring up bad memories.
Is
So
there anything else you'd wanted to cover?
yes, because I'm not a complete moron when I use my Hellfire. I use it only little to none. Only when I have to. Because it literally burns me. Because I'm not a demon or devil. I'm a
That
Neko.
would.
Only
would be a
demons could generally
negative
use
downside.
Hellfire. Only demons.
Right.
Or
And,
demonic-like beings.
I'm full demon right now, but I have 4 demons, so I don't have any. So
Right.
that would be kind of basically. I still can't use Hellfire as much as I want because it burns me, damages me a little bit.
Also, I have a little bit of demon influence, which I let happen for this
Right.
to be more efficient. And it doesn't really like my eyes changed, and I was evil
Yeah.
for a little bit. Yeah.
At least you're with it now.
Yeah. Sorry, bad memories of me fighting my friends.
That's like fun.
I almost killed them all. Of course that wasn't fun.
That we actually had, Kata.
Why is this like 5 stones? Oh, switch the layers. Oh, pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah. Hellfire, demons, devils,
Like the life thing.
black flames generally. Generally still demons, but it's more broad
Right.
because it's necromancy. Arcane. And fire. Like, jacked up to the max power. And it deals damage to life force.
Right.
So the more you use it, the more it hurts you, and eventually you'll just drop dead. And to a big pile of flames. So...
Moderation is key.
No. That's not how that works. I forgot to tell you that. Once you have black flames, it's burns eternal. So it's technically always on, continuously draining your life force.
Another reason why I don't do it.
Like my big bro Kralik there. He has that problem with black flames. Please don't tell me I told him, and... Oh boy.
Should probably stop
Yeah, I should probably stop.
spreading information about your peers.
Why am I doing this? What a bastard. Generally, the only way to counter black flames, of course, is white flames, so it's not like you're screwed forever.
Right.
But Hellfire, I don't really know. I mean, it's fine. Just don't use it. We don't need to. It's all damage.
From what my mentor, which I hated in the past, because he taught me stuff, I didn't because of reasons. Like I said, I was told to help. I actually had to learn how to from him. And basically, from what he told me, if you believe in yourself, you can do it. You do not want to do it a fucking bitch.
Right.
Also, like, out of
Part
character,
taken-
I wanted to learn Hellfire because I was bored.
Figured.
Yeah, and basically, also out of character, we went to this one map where we were supposed to parkour across the lava. Just the if we do actually talk about it in roleplay, I really don't care. Basically, it's a. I roleplayed that it was a place that when I would first demonic on Earth, that I actually sort of went on a thing that I did not.
Right.
And basically, I left the town in ruins with lava everywhere.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Not sure if I still have it in a vlog, but oh well. No, I have pictures. I'm gonna send you the pictures. I took pictures.
Okay.
So,
Lit.
anyways. And we're back up. So, yeah. I can't think of anything else, so, sorry, Sick, I took up more of your time.
No, you're fine. I choose to come here. And it was a pleasure meeting you.
So, because of...
Interested.
Oh, yeah. And it's... Thanks for coming as well, MJ.
Anyway, I no longer have a car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I moved out my hotel. The cathedral's back up.
There's a couple reasons why I no longer have a car. One, could no longer afford paying for it. And two, I just generically don't need it anymore.
Yeah, generally transports for like goods and services and the military. Holding weapons with the
Actually,
portal
fun
system.
fact, I had a military Hummer at my most recent house.
Yes. I think I heard about that. Mostly with the portal system, people generally don't really use vehicles. Just for like special
Yeah.
things.
I don't use portals anymore. I just fly around.
Oh.
Well, it's a pleasure seeing you both. I'll be back same time tomorrow.
Yes. Because the more you have up here, the stronger of a wizard and mage you can be. Because knowledge.
Knowledge equals power.
Right.
Yeah.